Hello and welcome to another one of my inventory videos. This is all about my lip products. I have first up all lipsticks, and then I also have like one random and then my lip liners. And then I have like lip balms, lip glosses and stuff that I'm showing you afterwards. So yeah, let's just hop into the video. For my lipsticks, I was able to sort them from oldest to newest, and then all of the ones on top right here are the ones that I already used, and then all of these are unused down at the bottom right here. So yeah, I am just gonna start from the oldest one that I still have in my collection. And for this video, I cannot do a comparison to the one that I did 1.5 years ago, because I just talked about all of my lip products in one. I didn't categorize them, I didn't sort them, and yeah, I also decluttered at least 15 to 20 lip products overall. So there's quite a bit of change, so I'm not able to tell you which ones I used up or which ones I decluttered in comparison to the last video. So either way, the first and the oldest now in my collection is this Mini MAC lipstick in Twig. It's a satin one. I already did use this, but it's quite dark, so I didn't use it a lot. And then also, I think I'm going to swatch all of these. For my blush video, I didn't, and I kind of regretted it. So yeah, let's just swatch all of these. We will see how well you will be able to see them, but yeah. So that's Twig from MAC Cosmetics. Then I have from Maybelline the Superstay Ink Crayon in 15 Lead the Way. This was my first one. I have several other ones now because I enjoy the formula so much. And just in case you didn't know, they have a sharpener down at the end of the stick. So just so you know. Either way, let's swatch this out as well. This is the shade, and it's a lovely, lovely formula in my opinion. It goes on very smoothly, it stays on the lips, it kind of dries down a little bit. So it has a very, very nice lasting power, but it's still comfortable. And yeah, I just love the formula of these a lot. That's also why I have several of these. Then one I rarely use because it's a bright red. This is Isadora in the number 3, Red Carpet. And it's the Perfect Matte lipstick. But I did go through my reds, and this is just one that suits me a lot. So yeah, I'm keeping that one, even though I'm not using it a lot. But that's that red. And another one from MAC Cosmetics. Again, I love MAC Cosmetics lip products. This is the I'm Doing Me in the Love Me lipstick formula. Unfortunately, they don't do this formula anymore. I wish they still would. Like, I love this product so much. I have another one that I didn't enjoy the color of, so I gave it to my mom. But I would have purchased so many of these. But yeah, I gotten into this one when they already were discontinued, so I didn't have a chance to. But I love this formula. I'm so sad they got rid of it. And again, this is a super, super wearable shade for me. And as you're able to see, I did use it a lot already. So let's see. It's very creamy and it stays creamy on the lips, but it doesn't go away or wear away very quickly. And yeah, unfortunately, they are not doing this formula anymore. Another one of my Mini MAC lipsticks. This is in the shade Velvet Teddy, and it's a matte lipstick. I did not use this too much, but yeah, it's used and I still really enjoy this shade. So the swatch of it. I think you kind of can barely see a difference between these three, and especially this one and this one is quite similar actually. So yeah, I definitely have a type when it comes to lipsticks. Oh yeah, and then this. This is from Urban Decay. It's their cream lipstick, and this is in the shade Manic. And this I had, I think, 24 samples of their lipstick line, and this is a red, but it's such a wearable red, and you can tone it down so nicely. I absolutely love it, so I purchased the full size of it. I don't know if they're still doing these lipsticks because I know they have reformulated, as far as I know at least. Yeah, it doesn't look wearable at all. It looks so dark, but it's super nice to wear. It's a little bit more sheerer in comparison to the bullet. But yeah, it's still impactful. You can build it up, but you can also shear this one out so nicely. I really enjoy it. It's a very wearable red, in my opinion, even for my very light skin tone. A long time ago, I had a Manhattan or Max Factor, I cannot remember it, bright pink lippy. I loved it. The color suited me so nicely, and ever since then I was looking for a shade like that, because that one expired on me, obviously, because I had it for years and it was discontinued, so I wasn't able to repurchase it, and I was on a hunt for a shade like that, and this is the closest I could find. This is by MAC Cosmetics again, and this was just a random find, I guess. I didn't even know they did do these lipsticks. This is in the shade Declaring Love, and it's a matte lipstick. And it's not 100% the shade that I was looking for. It's a little bit off, but still, it's the closest I could find, and I love this kind of bright products. I really enjoy. So I'm happy that I did find some lip product that's similar to the one that I enjoyed that much. Next up, I have two Tarte Cosmetics lippies. This one is in Melon Punch, and both of them are the Glide and Go buttery lipsticks. They also do not make these anymore, but they were very nice. I had another one that I used up, and I had another one that I decluttered because the shade was just very light, and yeah, so it didn't fit myself or me. So these are very creamy, very soft, and like buttery. Buttery is maybe the best word for them, and I really enjoy these. The second one that I have left is in Rosy View. This is it in the bullet. Oops. And then the swatch of it. An unexpected favorite of mine, this is from Bare Minerals. It's obviously a mini-sized lipstick. I don't know how the lipstick line is called, but the shade is Honesty. And I did put this in my lip service project pen this year, and I really enjoyed the color on me. So yeah, it was unexpected because I didn't previously reach for this a lot. And that's the shade. It kinda pulls very purple on the lips, like a very purpley tone to it. It doesn't look like it in the swatches right now though. One I haven't reached for a lot, but I have reached for it, is this Smashbox one. It's their Always On Cream to Matte lipstick line in Not Today. Like Not Today is the shade of it that I have. And this again is a shade right up my alley. So this will probably look similar to some other ones. Another MAC Cosmetics lip product. This is City of Angels, and it's a Love Me lipstick. Again, they are not doing these anymore, unfortunately, and also this one was a limited edition. Then I purchased a set, I think of 7 or something like that in a sale, and this was probably a Christmas set. This one is the shade A Dozen Melroses, and it's a matte lipstick. I really enjoyed this shade of lipstick, this shade of red. It's a very unique red in my collection. I think we will see when I swatch all of these out. Maybe I have a dupe, but I don't think so. And it's almost like a hybrid between a red and a pink. Oh, this one, I don't know if I can swatch this out for you. I love this, and I almost used it up now. This is Run for the Hills, and it's a cream sheen lipstick formula from, again, MAC Cosmetics. And this is how much I have left in it. I am technically done with it, but I want to dig out everything that's in here because I love it so much. We will see whether I can swatch it for you. Let's try. Yeah, I can, at least a little bit. Oh, I'm not in focus. Let's try this a little bit. Yeah. Now. And this is such a lovely formula, such a lovely shade. I absolutely love this one. I would love this in a full size. And the third one that I have left, I think I used up another one and I decluttered some, but this is one I have left, is LAX a Daisical, and it's also a cream sheen lipstick, and it's a very dark one, but also as it's a cream sheen, it does sheer out, and therefore I also really like this shade. And we have another one of the Maybelline Superstay ink crayons. This was a limited edition, I think. Maybe the color isn't, but the packaging obviously is. This is 20 in Enjoy the View. And this I didn't reach for a lot, but I did reach for it. That's why it's up in this category. Let's see if I can focus. This is the shade. Again, a very similar shade to some of the other ones. That's just my preferred shade, but it's a little bit darker. So that's also the reason why I don't reach for it too much yet. Maybe if I use up some, then I will, but yes. And the last mini MAC lipstick I have is in Whirl. And wait, what is that? It's a matte lipstick. It's a very dark one. Like this on my lips is super dark. And it was my first brown. I have several others in my collection now, but yeah, I cannot get rid of it. I still really enjoy this. And I have two mini NARS lipsticks. This came in a set, but let's see. I have Rosecliff and Love in Lips. Rosecliff is a satin one and Love in Lips is a matte. So let's swatch these out as well. First up is Rosecliff. This is the shade of it. And then this one is called Love in Lips. And this, again, it's very dark, so I seldomly use it. But I have used it before. And that's the swatch of it. I only have one color Purple lipsticks left in my collection. I love these. But they're some way in between, like 5 years ago, 4 years ago, or somewhere like that. They reformulated, I think. And ever since then they go bad so quickly. Like the old ones lasted so long and the new ones went quickly so bad. Like within a year or so I had to throw out all of them that I purchased. So I'm kind of a little bit mad. But this one is still good so far. Hopefully it will stay like that. I got this from a friend of mine because she had two of them and I never would have purchased the shade. This is the shade Who Run This. It's Matte X formula. And it's a dark red. It's almost like a brick red, and I would never ever have purchased this, but this suits me a lot. And if I tried similar shades in other lipsticks, it never suited me as much as this one. This must have a certain kind of undertone to it, or I don't know, but this is very lovely, and I hope this will last quite a while because I seldomly wear it, but when I wear it, it looks great. So that's the swatch of it. It almost looks like an orange on the camera, but it's a very brick red, I think I would call it. Colored Rain, and this is a satin lipstick in the shade Busy Bee. It's a very orangey one. So I did not use it too much or too many times. But yeah, you can definitely, it's a good example. Like this is orange and this is more of a brick red. Oh yeah, and this one, I also really love the shade of this one. This is from Sophie's Paris and it's the Jumbo Lip Pencil. That's the language I can read. And I don't know the shade name, but it's a bright red. I kind of feel like it was 001 or something, but I don't remember. This is it, and it's also again a little bit orange leaning. Like I don't have. Do I have Mandarin? Oh no, from those down here I don't remember, but almost like orange with a red tone to it. Or maybe a red with an orange. I'm bad at describing colors, but you can definitely see how orange this is compared to all of these other reds. Another one I have not reached for too many times, Honey Love from MAC Cosmetics, and it's a matte lipstick. I did not retreat it too many times because it's quite light. It I'm always thinking that it might wash me out too much because I'm so fair, but I again went through my, oh, I was not in focus, sorry. I went through my lipsticks and declared a lot of them, and I kept this one because it doesn't wash me out as much as I thought it would. So I just need to retreat. I always don't retreat because I think it will wash me out, but yeah, it doesn't really. This Gosh Copenhagen Kiss Me Matte Lipstick I won in a giveaway. This is in the shade 8 Natural Kiss. Unfortunately, this is going bad already, even though I just got it, like it's not out at all. The formula is also stunning, but they don't carry these anymore. I think maybe it's because they went bad so quickly, because otherwise I don't understand, because they are stunning, awesome formula, matte on the lips, long lasting, does dry down a little bit after wearing, after applying it, but when applying it's super smooth. Yeah, very lovely lip product. Unfortunately, I had a second one that I had to declare right away when receiving it, basically because it was bad already. Another one from MAC Cosmetics. You can see I have tons of MAC Cosmetic lippies. This is in the shade Spice World, and it's the Powder Kiss Velvet Blur Slim Stick. Yeah, this is a brown, another brown in my collection. So maybe let's swatch it underneath this one, so you have a comparison in shade. Another Maybelline Super Stay Ink Crayon. This is the shade 25, Stay Exceptional. I'm gonna swatch it here because I think I will run out of space quickly. This has a little bit of purple to it, a little bit more of a purple to it than some other lippies I have in my collection. After that, I have a Juvia's Place lipstick. This was also on my chopping block, but I decided to keep it. This is hashtag 2020, and I cannot read what it is, but I think it's a little bit like a matte formula. And I will use this space right here and swatch it right here. And it's super close to it, to this one, but again, this is more matte and it has a little bit more, I don't know, a little bit more of a brown to it, I think. I'm so bad at describing these, and all of these look so similar. I mean, most of these, not all of these. The reds stand out a lot. And I have two mini Bobby Brown ones. This one is the crushed lip color in the shade Ruby. Again, a very dark shade that shears out though, like it doesn't apply opaque. You can see it's not opaque at all. It sheared out a lot. And this one is also a crushed lip color in the shade Bear. And this again is a typical me kind of shade. And again, this is applying way lighter than it looks in the tube. So for the last two that I actually used, this is Intense Volume Matte Lipstick in 188 Le Rose Activist, and it's a L'Oreal lippy. And again, this one I won, or maybe I received it with a gift with purchase or something. I didn't purchase this myself, but I kept it with all of my declutters because it's a very nice shade, and a shade I kind of don't have yet. And last but not least, for the ones that I did use, this is from Lancome, and it's in the shade 259, Mademoiselle Chiara, and it's a cream lipstick. And this one I didn't purchase, I got this as a gift. And this is kind of the opposite. I always think, yeah, this is so wearable, but it's darker than I thought it would be on my lips then when I use it, but it's still very nice. And also I can use it easily, but just saying, it always ends up darker than I expected it to be. So that's it with all of these up here that are already used. And now let's head into these. And I just want to have a disclaimer because I have many MAC products here. They had 40% off lip products once, and that's when I purchased all of these, and I think also this one. Yeah, because like, I mean, 40%, that's such a great deal, and I did jump on that one. Just saying. So now we will swatch all of these, even though they are not even swatched yet, so I'm excited to do that now. But first, before we're heading into the MAC ones, this is another Maybelline Superstay Ink Crayon. This is in the shade 85, Change is Good. And again, this is brand new. I haven't even opened this yet. So we will swatch it. That's that shade. This one is such a huge bullet in comparison to the other ones. I don't know why this is. This is obviously MAC Cosmetics, and it's in the shade Cool Teddy, and it's a maximal matte lipstick. So their new matte formula, they redid their matte formula, and this is a new formula. So that's that one. I think it's a very cool toned brownish shade. Oh yeah, this one I purchased because I wanted another like mauvey kind of shade. I'm kind of missing my purpley mauves. I used up, I think, 2 of them recently, and I don't really have them in my collection anymore. So this is a shade that I thought would fill the gap. This is a Luster Glass lipstick, and it's in the shade Syrup, if I didn't say so yet. So let's see, probably, oh yeah, this will be one I really will enjoy. I already can tell you that. And then this, again, a Luster Glass lipstick formula in Thanks It's MAC. I need to swatch down here now. I think these are the first ones in the Luster Glass formula that I own. I never tried one previously, unless one of these minis was in one, but I don't think so. I think like swatching these out, they will be right up my alley. And another one in the same formula, this is in the shade Gummy Bear, and I think this was a bright one. Yes. So, oh wait, to have a little bit more. I cannot swatch it up down here. Yeah, lovely. I can already tell. This is called Devoted to Chili, and it's a Powder Kiss lipstick. And this kind of is like a toned down brick red, maybe. It kind of looks a little bit like the other one that I called Brick Red. Oh yeah, this formula is also nice. I cannot swatch down here, I'm so sorry. I have another Powder Kiss lipstick in Sultry Move. Let's try and swatch these out differently. That's that one. And oh yes, I knew it. I did purchase the Mandarin O shade. I was always curious about this, and yeah, it's a bright one. And it's another one of the Powder Kiss formula. So let's see. Oh yeah, it's even brighter orange, like lighter orange than this one, but it does have a similar vibe to it, so I wasn't wrong when I thought that this one kind of reminds me of Mandarin O, even though I never had Mandarin O in my collection. But now I have, and I can finally use it and try it. And this one I also kind of categorized within my lipsticks. This is the Pat McGrath Dramatic Mega Lip Pencil in the shade Nude Venus. Again, this shade looks right up my alley, and oh yeah, it does swatch very nice. So I think also formula wise this will be nice, but we will see. I have to try it out. I never had this kind of formula from Pat McGrath Lab, so we will see. And last but not least, I purchased this one in TK Maxx, and it's the Soap & Glory lipstick. I don't even think we can get Soap & Glory makeup normally in Austria, so this is a great find for me. This is the shade Life's a Peach, and it's called Feibu lipstick. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. And I'm gonna swatch it right here. Oh, this is such a unique shade in my collection. I don't know if this will be wearable though, but we will see. I didn't expect that shade out of this shade, but I'm curious. I'm super, super curious. So yes, these are all my lipsticks. And now we are just gonna quickly talk about my lip liners, and then we are already heading into my lip glosses and lip balmy kind of products. But because I want to swatch these two out as well, I have one from Colourpop, and it's their Barbie limited edition collection. It's called Golden Beach. This is how it looks like. Again, I don't normally use lip liners, but this is a nice one, so I kept this one. Oh no, I wasn't in focus. I'm so sorry. But it applied very nicely. It's still not dried out. It's a very lovely shade, so I am keeping this, even though I rarely ever use lip liners. And the second one that I have is from Zoeva. It's the Velvet Love lip liner, and I don't know, is Velvet Love the shade name? I don't know. And I'm gonna swatch this right next to it. Whoops. This is very dark but also super creamy, and yeah, I'm just keeping it. And last but not least, two that I won't swatch. The first one is from Manhattan. It's the Moisture Renew Transparent Lip Liner. It's a translucent shade and it's lovely. It's awesome because if I wear a bright shade, I really enjoy using this one, or a shade that maybe transfers into the wrinkles of my lips a little bit, and this will prevent it. And yeah, therefore I really love it, but it's super also I kind of want to use this up. And then also, last but not least, really, the MAC Prep and Prime lippy, and this is again a translucent one. This is how it looks like, and this is how much I have left. I have left quite a bit. I am so about this. Sometimes I love it, sometimes I don't, but it's not bad at all, and I won't declare it, so it's still in my collection. Now let's head into my lip balms, I think. Okay, nope, I totally lied. I forgot about all of these. These are my liquid lipsticks. I only have two, and then all of these are kind of a velvety texture. So these are also not lip glosses or balms, so this is kind of a category on its own for me, because I love these. I love these so much. Obviously, you can tell I have several of these. I have several of these. I have a bunch of these again. These were 40% off, so I probably purchased like all of these when they were 40% off. So yeah, I have not ordered them in any kind of specific order, not from oldest to newest, not from unused or used or anything. I think only like these are unused. These were the newest nude kind of line, and I think all of the other ones must be used, I think. But either way, let's hop into these. And some of the lipsticks stained a little bit, but I think this will not matter because all of these are quite opaque. So yeah, let's head into my velvety lip products. The first four lippies in this category are from Yves Saint Laurent. These are very expensive. I don't remember why I even purchased the first one, or maybe it was in some kind of a box or something. I don't remember, but I had one of them, and it was either this one or this one first, and I loved it so much that I went on a hunt to get. Every time I saw these on sale, I would purchase one. Unfortunately, for me at least, their color line is quite similar. Like, it's either red or this kind of shades. I would have loved a little bit more of variety, but they don't have too many different kind of shades, in my opinion. Maybe it changed, but when I purchased these, there weren't too many different kind of shades, and a lot of dark ones and a lot of reds. And yeah, I don't really wear red, so that's why I didn't purchase reds. So these are the ones that I have, and they are called the Tatouage Couture Velvet Cream lipstick, and this one is in the shade 210. And if you're seeing these for the first time, this is the applicator. It looks very weird, but it works perfectly fine. And you can also get very, very precise with this one because it's very slim in a way and very pointy. So it works perfectly fine, but also you can apply it very nicely, evenly. Oh, again, sorry, I wasn't in focus. This is the first shade, the 210. And then we have 204. So let's swatch this right next to it. And you can see they're very creamy when applying and very, very lovely. Like I love this formula. I cannot say that enough. But on the lips, they get a very velvety kind of texture. And yeah, they also have somewhat of a lasting power, but I mean, with somewhat, I mean a decent lasting power, but it's not a liquid lipstick that stays on throughout eating and stuff like that. After that, I have 216, which looks like this. And in the tube, it looks like this. And 202. And this one is this. So that's a very bright shade. And that's also one of the reds. But I think this is a fun one, so I purchased this one. And this I also can wear. And these you can also sheer out very nicely. Like you can use this very, very sheared out. And then you can clearly see that I love these. These are the MAC Cosmetics Powder Kiss Liquid Lip Colors. I think right now they kind of rebranded these. I don't know if they've gotten bigger or not. I don't know. But they are kind of claiming these now for lip and cheek products. I never tried them on my cheeks. I have enough blushes that I don't need to use lip product on my cheeks. But I can imagine that they would work on the cheeks very nicely because they have these powdery, velvety kind of texture. But yeah, these were the original ones where they weren't labeled as multi-use products. And these were the extension from their nudes, maybe even this one. And yeah, now they call them lip and cheek products. Either way, let's head into these. First up, I have More the Merrier. And some shades are similar shades and names to the lipstick line. I think the More the Merrier is also lipstick. And you can see that they, in comparison to these, already have this velvety texture when applying. Then this one is Impulsive. This is great. This is a very kind of yellowy brown. I really like this one. I did use this one a lot already. Oh my, it doesn't swatch very nice. Wait, hold on. Like this, maybe you can see it. And also you can shear these out a lot as well. Farouche. I didn't even mention the applicator. It looks like this, like an hourglass kind of, but it also works very nicely. Even though maybe it doesn't look like it would work on my hand because it looks very streaky when applying, but on the lips it doesn't matter. You can apply it very nicely on the lips. Escandalo. It's a very bright one, so I think I will swatch it on top of this one because it doesn't matter. Hopefully, we will see. Yeah, it doesn't matter. That's that one. And this is such a fun shade. I love this one as well. Like this one and Resort Season are stunning pops of colors. And I'm sorry they attract dust a lot, but this is called A Little Tamed. I think this color doesn't suit me the best. It's a lovely shade, but it kind of doesn't suit me too much, even though it looks lovely. It just looks lovely, but every time I use it, every time is maybe a little bit too much, but sometimes when I use it, I kind of expected maybe another shade from it. I don't know, but I still have it in my collection because it's still lovely. This is called Date Maker, and this is what started it all. This was a gift with purchase, and oh my god, did I fall in love with this formula immediately? Yes. This is the first one that I had, and it's stunning. It's also a very, very variable shade. And with all of this, you can clearly see how much I still get on the applicator. So I have a lot of product in all of these left. So there's a lot of, there's a lot of product in there, and you don't need a lot of product when applying. Mull it over. And I think there are very similar shades in here from the ones that I have, but I just love this texture so much, I don't mind at all. Sorry, not sorry. This is also kind of like a brick red, in my opinion. Again, a toned down one. And yeah, on the screen it does look more orange. It does look more orange, but in real life it looks a little bit more reddish. Then I have over the taupe. It's quite a dark one for all of these. I think this so far is the darkest one. And the two that I don't know if they still exist, or if this was a limited edition, this is Spiked Cocoa. It's kind of similar to this one, but less warm toned and less reddish. This has a little bit of a red or pink in it. And the second one with this limited edition packaging is The Best Gift Is Me. And this is one I haven't reached for a lot yet. Again, one of my darker shades. A $1 Billion Smile. And with this one you can see a little bit of discoloration, but it still works lovely. And I have to say, these are quite old. Some of these are quite old. This is one that I have a very long time now already, and this is also one of the brighter ones, with this one and the Resort Season, the three that are the brightest and that I love a lot for pop of color. Let's swatch it right here. Yes, this is also stunning. This is one I haven't used. This is one that I purchased -40%, and I think I would normally not have purchased this because it's a red and I wear red seldomly, but I took the opportunity to purchase a red in this texture because I was curious about the shade and how I would enjoy a red in this texture, because I do enjoy the brights a lot. So yeah, I'm gonna swatch it now for the first time as well. I haven't even opened this one yet. So let's see. Oh, maybe this is also a newer texture because it was a little bit sheerer. Maybe it's a little bit different. I don't know, texture-wise, but still like very, very similar. I just noticed it a little bit. Yeah, but shade-wise, I think it's nice, and I also think this would be nice sheared out as well. We will see. I will definitely try this soon. And I think the next three are also unused. These are their nude, I think, nudes line, and I think these three were within that shade expansion. This one is called Taken, and these will maybe look similar. We will see. Yeah, these apply a little bit sheerer, or maybe not sheerer, but it doesn't have those streaks in it, even though again the streaks don't matter when applying, but I don't know, a little bit different. It's personal. This is one I used because I was curious about this. This is such a cool toned, almost like a hint of purple in it tone. It's exciting for me. This kind of shade. So this is it. I tried to build it up a little more so you can see the color better. And also maybe it's just that that with these two I didn't get that much on the wand, because when I built this one up it's the same as this one. So maybe I was wrong. And then I have Buffiest. Maybe I just need to go in them a little more because this is the first time I'm using them. So that's that one. Then one I already mentioned twice, Resort Season. This is a very, very bright orange and I love it. It's so fun. And again, this in this formula, I just love it. And the last one that I have is Elegance is Learned. This one is how it looks in the tube. And this is it swatched out. So yeah, these were all my MAC ones. Then I have one from Kaja. Or maybe I have two of these. Did it declutter the other one? I don't remember. Maybe I had two of these and I decluttered one, or it's somewhere in my room, I think, or in one of my purses or something. Either way, this is called Love Swipe. And again, this is more of a velvety texture, even though in comparison to the MAC ones, this one and these don't look velvety at all. But yes, that's that one. And I have two from Kaleidos Cosmetics, and these are quite new in my collection. This one I haven't reached for too many times. If I even have used this, I don't remember. This is called Pink Himalayan, and therefore this one I reached for a lot. This is called Golden Rosin, and this is such a unique shade. I absolutely love it. But let's swatch out this one first, Pink Himalayan. Let's swatch it here. I think I did use this one before, but not as often. Oh my god, it looks so different on camera. Wait, hold up. Why does it look so different? It looks like, I don't want to even say it. In real life, it has a pinkish tone to it. It's not brown. That's so weird. All of the other shades are quite true to color on the camera, but this isn't at all, or isn't. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Let's see with this one. This is called Golden Raisin. Not this one. Yeah, this is more true to the color, but also different. It looks darker on camera, and it also looks more brown on camera. It is a warm toned brown with a lot of yellow to it, so it's crazy how they look so different. Either way, this one is such a unique shade, and it's a lovely shade. And if you want to see it how it truly looks on the lips, Kat from the Beauty News has a video on it, or maybe a short on this one. I don't remember, but when these shades came out, she posted this shade and I was like, oh my god, this shade is so unique, I need it. And that's why I purchased it, and I love this. This is one of my most favorite shades in my collection. So if you think this looks weird, look at her video, please. And for the last brand, I have 4 lippies. I have one mini sized and a full size that's the same shade though. This is from Sugar Rush from Tarte Cosmetics, and it's their Sugar Coat lippies. And this one is in the shade Cake Pop, same as this one, so the big one I won't swatch out. Yeah, I had this one as a gift with purchase, I think. And then when these went on sale, I just purchased these 3 big size because I enjoyed this one a lot. This is the lighter shade. This is definitely the one that's probably won't suit everybody. I'm on the fence about it, even. Not on the fence is a little bit too much, but I'm so about it sometimes because it can be very light. But still, for my skin tone, it does work well enough, and it doesn't wash me out. But sometimes it can look like it washes me out a little bit. But yeah, if I would not have tried, I would not have purchased the full size. After that, the shade Cupcake. And I think that's the perfect shade for me, even though it looks quite dark. And the shade Sprinkle. And with all of these velvety kind of textures, you obviously are shearing these out on the lips a little bit, so they won't show up as dark as in the swatch. I mean, they can if you want them to, but yeah. So yeah, these are all my velvety kind of textures, but now I still have 2 liquid lipsticks left that I wanted to throw in here. One of them is from Colored Rain, and this is the matte liquid lipstick in the shade Honey I'm Home. Unfortunately, Colored Rain is no longer a brand, which is very, very sad because the products were stunning, especially the eyeshadows. I was waiting for them to bring back their single eyeshadows, but they never did. Once they asked on Instagram if they should or not, and which ones maybe, or maybe just if they should, and I was like, yes, let's do it. But then they never did, and then I think 1 year or 1.5 years later they closed. Either way, the second one that I have is again from Colored Rain. It must be a different kind of formula. This is in the shade Classy. This was on my chopping block, but I decided to keep it. And I think this is a true liquid lipstick where it's very thin when applying it, but dries down completely matte and lasts a very, very long time. So yes, these are all these. And now we are heading into the balmy kind of texture lippies that I have. Okay, these are my last categories of lippies. I have all my lip glosses and then I have lip balmic type of products up here. So let's go through these. I think I have 2 in my office, so I'm missing 2. One is definitely lip gloss and one is I think a balmy one, but yeah, otherwise I should have all of the ones that I have right here. So maybe for some of these I could have categorized them differently, but we will see. I have a lot of different brands and formulas up there. The first one is from Tarte Cosmetics and it's the Maracuja Juicy Lip Cream. This was a gift with purchase. They are quite sheer, so let's try swatching with a hand. I normally can't swatch. So maybe this could have been in my lipsticks, but it's a very balmy one. So yeah, and it's called Lip Cream, so I'm categorizing this as a balm. Then again, a Soap and Glory lip product. This is the Marvel Lips and their lip serum stick. And I don't know, is the shade Rougini? I don't know. This again I purchased from TK Maxx and I'm very happy that I have it because I love Soap and Glory makeup and I'm excited to try this out. I have not used this one yet. I think I swatched it though. Maybe I haven't even swatched it. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, this could have gone maybe with some of my lippies as well. But yeah, it's a balmy texture, so I put it in here. This the Balm Bite Back Vinyl Lip Gloss. I didn't know where to categorize this one. It's a very unique texture. It's very thin and it's almost like a lip stain in a way, but it's not as oily or that thin. It's almost like a velvety texture, but it ends with a stain. I don't know. Let's swatch it out. I don't know how to describe this formula, but yeah. It's fun. Again, it stains, so it's very long lasting and I decided to keep it. This was on my chopping block a long while ago, but this color is stunning. I love these coral shades on me and I have not too many, but yeah, these kind of shades I love. And I have one from Nabla Cosmetics. It's in the shade Blooming and it's the Beyond Jelly Sheer Lipstick. It's a bright red, but again, it's very, very sheer and easy to use for me. And also a very fun, bright pop of color. From MAC Cosmetics, this is the Glow Play Lippy. And I think I also purchased this 40% off just to try this out, I think. And this is in the shade Rouge Awakening. I don't know if they still make this anymore, but I love it. It's awesome, it's great, it's exactly what I love. It could have a little bit more color, like something in between these I love the most. But yeah, it's great, I love it. Then another one from Tarte Cosmetics in the shade Nude, and it's their Quench Lip Rescue. I don't know if they still make this, and you're able to see I use this a lot. This is how much I have left. So This was the one that I had in my office so far, and it's also one that I have in my lip service project pen to use up, and it's an easy shade. Again, with these you are barely seeing the color, but it has a color on the lips. Then a super bougie one. This is from Givenchy, and it's their Rose Perfecto Shine Serum Lipstick in the shade 110. So apparently it's categorized as lipstick, but you can see why I put it in here, because it's more so a tinted balm in my opinion. And another one that was a gift with purchase, this Maracuja Juicy Lip Vinyl from Tarte Cosmetics in the shade Red Pear. This is one I haven't used yet, so let's swatch it out for the first time. I hope I have rolled it up enough. Yeah. Ooh, oh my god. Oh my god, and I wasn't in focus. There came so much off of it. Oh my god. I don't know how I'm gonna use this one. Oh my god. We will see. I have to try this out. Oh my god. It's so pigmented. I just rolled it up so little, and there's so much product right here. Oh my god. I don't know. We will see. I never used this before, so I cannot tell you anything about it. From Bobbi Brown, I have the Extra Lip Tint in the shade Bare Raspberry. This is the shade. This is another very sheer one, but a lovely one. And also you can see it's not that glossy at all, just in case you're wondering. This one was hyped up so many years ago. This is from this is from Clinique Cosmetics, and it's their Black Honey one. I don't know what it's called. It's their Almost Lipstick, and in the tube it looks black, but it's a very sheer color, and it's almost like a plum, a reddish plum. So that's the shade, and you can use it very sheer, but you can also build it up a little bit. Yeah, I don't have this for a long time. I purchased this when this was on sale, and yeah, I think it's a lovely product, and I can see why it was hyped up in previous years. But I think right now, with all of the variety we have going on, I think it's still a unique shade formula combination, but it's nothing to hype it up too much, I think, in my opinion. And for the balms, the Clarins, this is Clarins now, the Lip Oil Balm in 02. This one I already have used, and this is just a lovely little lip balm. So these were all of the balmy textural lippies I have. So now let's head into my lip glosses. And if you're looking right here, you can see my favorite lip gloss formula. It's the Viseart one. I love it, and I have used up this one previously, and this is the second one that I have. And then I have another one in my office, which is a bright purple one, which doesn't give up. It's a bright purple in the tube, but it doesn't show up. That's the word. Show up that colorful on the lips. Either way, let's swatch these out. I love this because they are so easy to use. I love the scent of them. I love the variability of them. They're not sticky at all, but the colors do show. And yeah, these are their Moisture Boost Lip Shines, and this is in the shade Spritz. They're hard to get in Austria though, but yeah, that's that shade. Then this one, this is called Beige Net, and I used all of these already, so that's that one. This one doesn't have a shade name. I think this and this one were kind of with a certain kind of collection, and this is called Koi, but with this one I cannot remember the name. This is similar to the purple one, where it doesn't leave too much of a color behind. This one is called, oh, this also doesn't have a color name. I'm sorry. So this one. And I do prefer these with color payoff. Like the purple one and this one are not my favorites. But these with color, oh my god, I love these. Okay, apparently they don't have colors too often. Shade names on the tubes, I mean. So yeah, that one. This I haven't really used yet. But it's super unique and super interesting in my opinion. Here we have a shade name again. This is called Scala. This is the only one that has glitter or shimmer particles in it. I don't know if you can actually tell on camera, but I think in the swatch you will definitely not be able to tell. But yeah, this has a little bit of shimmer in it. And last but not least, and my favorite one, this is called Koi. This is a coral one, and again, coral suits me so much, so yeah. I love this on my lips. I also have two from MAC Cosmetics. The first one is a lip glass and it's in the shade Spite. And this is it. These lip glasses I think are not everyone's cup of tea because they're a little bit sticky, I would say, but I love these. I really love these. I used up several of these already. I just have so many lip products that I did not purchase new ones, and yeah, I love this though. This is the Grand Illusion Liquid Lip Color. No, the Grand Illusion Glossy Liquid Lip Color in the shade Party Sparkle. And this I haven't reached for too many times, but I have. And this is basically a metallic one, and it's very minty. Like if you don't enjoy mint, it's not plumping, but it has a mint scent to it. And I have three from Sydney Grace Cosmetics. First up, the shade Beverly. And I think these are also not a formula, not a shade, a formula that everyone will enjoy, but they are very hyped up. As you are able to see, they are quite thick, they are very pigmented, and they have a very strong scent and taste to them. So yeah, I don't know. I kind of love them, but I kind of hate them. I don't know. Then I have Mary, and I have three of them because I have purchased many of their mystery boxes, and they have almost always a lip gloss since they have lip glosses in them, so that's why I have these. So this is this one, and a very similar one. This is called Rachel. But the Mary one has a little bit of a sheen to it, at least in the tube. It doesn't really matter on the lips, but this doesn't. So you can see the difference. This is a little bit lighter, a little bit more glossy. This has a little bit more of a opaqueness in color to it. Then one I'm currently trying to use up, this Ilia Balmy Gloss Tinted Lip Oil. This is in the shade Only You. It's a terrible shade for me. It washes me out terribly, but I'm down here, so I'm almost done, and I use it at home just as when I want to have something on my lips, because it's very balmy and thin and easy to use, and formula wise I really enjoy it, but just the color is not it doesn't suit me. That's the right way to say it. And I have two lip products from the Balm Cosmetics. I have the Balm Sure Creamy Lip Stain, and I have the Plump Your Pucker Lip Gloss. The Plump Your Pucker Lip Gloss, I had 4 different ones, I think, and I love all of these. They are stunning. They are very opaque. They have a lovely formula. These are right after the Viseart for me. And then the Balm Sures, I had a sample set of these, and this was the shade I really loved. So I'm swatching all of this out. This is the shade Olla, and this has a very thin texture, but yeah, very easy to use. And for the Plump Your Pucker lip gloss, this is the shade Elaborate, and this is my favorite shade in the line. So I just decluttered one that was super old. I used it tons, but I didn't manage to use it up, and now I have a new one because I love it that much. So oops, not a good swatch, but that's that one. And last but not least, and the very last lip product I'm showing you today, this is from Unearthly Cosmetics. I think this is some kind of a lip gloss. I purchased a mystery spring box, and I think there were 2 lips in there. This is one of them. The other one I did declutter, and I love this. This is ripe, but I think they're not doing this kind of lip gloss formula anymore. I don't know if they just changed the packaging without these glittery thingies, or if they do not do this formula anymore, but I love it. I love this formula so much. And it's also a formula that I cannot compare to other formulas. I don't know why, or I'm bad at describing products basically. I don't know why I have YouTube, but either way. I love it. I love the scent, I love the formula, I love that the color shows up on your lips, and the variability. It's great. I love it. So that's it. These were all of the balmy kind of lip textures and my lip glosses. So yes, I hope you enjoyed this super long video with my many lip products. I think because I categorized them this year, I think the next time I'm doing an inventory video, I will be able to tell you how many more I got or how many I decluttered or used up, and that's what I really enjoy. Because I think with my lip products there's a lot of change within a year, because I regularly use up some lip products at least, and then also some I just don't mind anymore and declutter them, and so there's a lot of change in this category. Either way, yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you have a very lovely day, and see you soon. Bye.